And then if those ideas are original, people will receive them. Otherwise, you don't have any internal clock. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Hi. Should I speak English or Polish?
Polish, come on, we're in Poland.
Gdybyś mógł zmienić zakończenie pamiętników wampirów, gdybyś mógł zmienić zakończenie pamiętników wampirów, zmieniłby się, czy raczej zostawił takie, jakie jest?
Well, spoiler alert. I am very, very happy that Stefan died. I know. I am very happy. I am. I think that he had committed a lot of sins, and I think he had been alive for a long time, and I think it was time for him to go. And I think it's the poetic justice. With that said, I also think Damon should have died. I think they both should have died. That would be, and then I think Elena should have had her memories erased and then gone back to being a human. And it's like she literally, it goes back to what she was like in the pilot before she met them. That would have been excellent.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you have another? Yes. Hello.
Cześć.
Dzień dobry. Jak się masz?
Dobrze.
Dobrze.
Lubisz bardziej reżyserować filmy czy grać w nich?
Teraz mi się podoba reżyserować. Ja teraz będę... I'm gonna be directing an episode of Legacies. Is it in Poland yet?
Yes!
Wow, so quick. Netflix. Wow.
HBO.
Okay, so I'm directing an episode of that. Do you guys like it? I haven't seen it yet. Is it good?
Yes.
Do you guys watch it? No?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm happy to be directing it. I'm really enjoying it. It depends on the role. Yeah. Depends on the role, depends on the job, and right now I really enjoy directing. It's using a different part of my brain, and I really like it. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Thank you. Hello. Hi.
Czy wolałeś grać Stefana Rozprowacza, czy dobrego Stefana?
Bez czego? Bez co?
Reaper.
A jak się mówi po polsku?
Rozpruwacz.
Rozpruwać? Co to znaczy? Oh, ripping, rozpruwać. Ja wolę Stefan rozpruwać. Yeah, it's so much more fun. To jest, Stefan, jak nie rozpruwać, on za dużo płacze. Thank you. Dziękujemy bardzo.
Więc cześć.
Cześć.
Ja chciałam zapytać, czy masz pewne cechy Stefana, z którymi się utożsamiasz? I czy są w tobie pewne cechy Damona, z którymi też byś się utożsamiał?
Tak. Stefan, fantastyczne włosy. Damon, oczy. He's always doing that, right?
Cechy charakteru?
He's always blinking. He has something in his eye. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm anything like either one of them, actually. Yeah, Stefan's too emotional for me. I'm not too emotional. Well, actually, I am. I don't show it as much. And Damon, Yeah, he's kind of a jerk, isn't he? A lovable jerk. Yeah.
Okej, dziękuję.
Yeah, okay.
Hello,
Hello.
you prefer Polish or English?
We can try Polish. I like learning.
Okay. So, moje pytanie to jest, jeśli mógłbyś sobie wybrać jedną scenę pamiętników wampirów, którą przeżywałbyś w kółko i w kółko, w sensie wiele dzień w secie, jedną scenę jako kręcenie, która byłaby dla Ciebie najefektywniejsza.
Muszę robić tę scenę ciągle?
No.
Over and over and
No,
over?
I mean your favorite scene on set, which you could like repeat day after day. Which was the best
My
part?
favorite scene on set.
Yeah.
I like the flashbacks. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the parts of Catherine or the
Yeah,
recap
I liked when we were in the 1860s. When we were just young kids before anything happened. It was cool. I enjoyed that the most. The scene where I made Damon drink the blood and made him into a monster. Like that's great. Like that was really great. You know, I think that was the most fun to dress up in those costumes, put the wig on. It was great.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dziękuję.
Z przykrością muszę Was poinformować, że została nam tylko chwila, więc możecie zadać
Tylko
ostatnie
chwila.
pytanie. Ja wiem.
Ostatnie pytanie? Niestety. Przepraszam.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Chopin.
How are you?
Great.
I remember you're from Kazakhstan.
Yes.
Yes,
Wow.
see, I remember.
Thank you. I am a fan of the show called Shadowhunters, and you've been directing there.
Yes.
And how did you like that show and working with Matt Hastings and the other cast of the
Yeah.
show? What is a memorable thing for you?
It was the first show that I directed outside of the Vampire Diaries, so I was so grateful that they gave me the opportunity. And I mean, the only thing I can really say is that I thought I was very intimidated to go there. Because
It's a huge fan.
well, I don't know them, you know, whatever. And they were so nice to me. And they really wanted, the actors were so giving, and they wanted me to be there, and it was very lovely. Made me feel very welcome.
And what would you say to the fans of Shadowhunters? As
Well-
a small message?
I would say that I'm sorry. I know they were all fighting for the show to not get canceled, and
Yeah.
I know. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't me.
No, you've been perfect. Your episode
Thank you.
was just great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I to by było na tyle, ale Pola możecie jeszcze
Wait a
spotkać.
second.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Okej.
This is God speaking, the Comic Con God. If Paul and well, that's me, it's Raphael, hello. If Paul and if you guys want like 5 more minutes. I don't think they want 5 more minutes. Let's hear it again. Do you want like 5 more minutes with Paul on stage? Sorry, Paul, you have to suffer through 5 more minutes of questions.
Okay, God.
No to bawimy się dalej.
Najpierw chciałam powiedzieć, że bardzo Cię kocham i jesteś moim ulubionym aktorem.
A już myślałem, że to do mnie.
You said the same thing to me backstage.
A chciałam się zapytać, od kiedy interesujesz się aktorstwem?
Oh. I guess, you know, I was quite young. Mały robiłem teatr w szkole. And I think that's when I really began to love it. In school, I was very young. Yeah.
Pamiętasz swoją pierwszą rolę?
Małe dziecko.
Pamiętasz swoją pierwszą rolę? Właśnie w tym.
Teatr. Which one was my first one?
O, mama.
Phantom of the Opera. I was singing. Oh, it's very embarrassing. I hope those videos never surface online. I sounded like a chipmunk. Embarrassing. But yeah, that was it.
Thank you, and you have got a beautiful smile.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Cześć!
Cześć.
Uważam, że jesteś świetnym aktorem. Jesteś niesamowitym aktorem. Uwielbiamy Twoją grę aktorską. I chciałabym się zapytać, co jest najważniejsze według Ciebie w przygotowaniu się do roli, ponieważ interesujemy się aktorstwem i wiążemy z tym przyszłość.
Ale, wait, so,
What is the most important to prepare to to role?
that's a good question. Well, I don't know. What you have to think about? What does the character want? The most important thing. There can only be one thing. Everyone wants one thing more than anything else in each scene. Yeah, and you have to remember what that one thing is in that scene. So if I'm talking to you, right, you were talking to me. What is the thing you want right now?
I wanted to answer my question.
Yeah, exactly, right? You want me to answer. So
Yeah.
this scene would be you putting all of your effort, if you were acting, into getting me to answer your question. And my goal is to sound smart. Right?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
for
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cześć! Chciałam powiedzieć, że Cię uwielbiam i mam do Ciebie pytanie. Czy wolałeś być w serialu z Eleną, a może z Caroline?
It's a very hard question. This has nothing to do with the actresses, nothing to do with the people. But I do think that the first romance, the Steph and Elena romance, is the one that's probably the most pure. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
I prefer to speak English because I'm not Polish. So, what do you think? Which message do Vampire Diaries broadcast to young people? What it teaches?
How to
What it teaches
bite people. I don't know. What does it teach? I hope it had some positive influence. I'm sure it had some negative influence too. But I think maybe the reason people like it so much is because I think traditionally the symbol of a vampire is somebody that's not like the others or outcast. You know, something's different about them, and so it's about sort of. I think that's why it's a bit of a people like it, because it's a escape fantasy about something that's different. So I don't know, man. Maybe it allows people to embrace differences.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if God doesn't say anything, that's the last question.
Ja nie będę zadawał pytania, bo nie mamy czasu, więc po prostu chcę dać paczkę.
Paczka. Oh my goodness. You can ask a question though. That's not a question. Thank you.
To jeśli nie masz pytania, to mamy czas jeszcze na jedno. Come on, come on, come on. Wykorzystajmy to, że Paul jest z nami.
Cześć. Chciałam powiedzieć, że Cię kocham.
O, dziękuję.
Zadać pytanie, czy było Ci smutno, kiedy dowiedziałeś się, że w przyszłych sezonach nie będziesz z Eloną?
Change is good. Change is exciting. Thank you very much.
No dobrze, to tym razem to naprawdę byłoby na tyle. Możecie Paula spotkać jeszcze w budce, jeśli chodzi o zdjęcia, i będzie na was czekał także z autografami.
Tak. Bardzo miło było. Dziękuję.
Pożegnajmy.